He likes me. Oh, he's gone. Oh, it's back again. Oh, blimey, shall I make this video or not? No, businesses are struggling, aren't they? They really are struggling. They're failing. They're going bankrupt. And they lay off loads of people. And it is obviously a worry for the employees because they don't know what is happening from one minute to the next. And then you've got inflation, you've got consumer side inflation. Now, quite frankly, who would set up a small business these days? Must be an uphill struggle in the United States. But it's back again. It's not. It looks. I don't know. Is it a wasp? No, it's not a wasp. It's more something. Oh, where are you? I'm being attacked here. I'm being attacked. It's a drone. Probably is. Yeah, so businesses are absolutely struggling. They are failing. Yeah, every single day they are. Small businesses, start-ups and what have you, are failing. But if you want to maintain your economy, you have to have fresh start-ups, new businesses. Because as old businesses fail, go bankrupt, what have you, you need someone to fill that space over a period of time. So it's a bit like the population. You know, about to sustain a population, you need to be able to sustain industry over a period of time as well. Otherwise, it just all disappears. So you've got to have people willing to take the risk and start a new business. And there are lots of different opportunities, low-risk opportunities out there for people, whether they be online businesses or businesses at home. The only thing I would say about online businesses, we've got to be extremely careful, is that if you don't actually have a physical product, you don't actually have something to actually sell, your business can actually end just like that. You know, it has no value as such, unless you've got a customer base, of course. Now, my worry is with in small businesses, and starting up a small business would actually be artificial intelligence being, or AGI, which could end up potentially, advanced AI that could potentially take your job, take your business, do that business for you. You've got so many like ChatGPT and various others now who tell us that that the AI is going to take over. It's going to take everybody's jobs, and I think it will. All right, I think they're a bit preemptive because it's not going to happen yet for a good long while. Some jobs will be going, obviously, but not to the extent as it'd be a wipeout. But these companies, they tell us this stuff just to make it sound like that they're doing extremely well and they're virtually very, very close to advanced AI, where basically AI's thinking can outmaneuver human thinking faster. Now, you could argue it's going to open up new opportunities as well for some people, who want to start up in business. But the problem with AI, you don't know what is around the corner with it. What is going to be next? It could take out that business, you see. So maybe you might be somebody who'd be migrational regarding your business's ability to change from one thing to the next, to evolve. So your business actually evolves. Now, my worry is things, as far as I'm concerned, as somebody who is online, as in YouTube. I don't do any social media, personal social media like Facebook or anything like that, or Instagram. You can back again. It's not a stinger, don't worry. No, I don't do anything like that because I don't believe in them having all my data and all my information and stuff like that. When you freely hand this stuff over, you become the product, You just do. You just become the product. You make them rich and you get nothing out of it, apart from being able to post your plat du jour online. And I'm not interested in that, you see. Why do anyone want to see what I'm eating? That's just daft. People don't want to see me eating either, do they? Now, Andrew Tate, right? He has said on numerous occasions on his podcast about disconnecting from the Matrix. Obviously, that's a take from the film The Matrix. Everybody's plugged in, you see, to power the artificial intelligence, Skynet. And I'm starting to think that he might be right on that. We are too interconnected. We are too happy to share every aspect of our lives across multiple platforms. They're using our data. Some stuff, obviously low-key stuff, like for instance, if I'm up at a kitchen table, we're talking about something, kayaks or something like that, Caroline all of a sudden will get kayaks in her Facebook feed. You know, for sponsored ads and stuff for kayaks. And it's the same old story. If I'm searching something on my computer in my office, it comes up on her device. So I can't buy birthday presents that way or stuff like that, because you know what I'm looking at. So I actually think we need to start protecting our identity. You say they're not happy for you to be going around wearing masks, even though they're happy to wear masks for ice and stuff like that and protecting their identity. But I don't think we should be allowing them to scan our faces. Now, rurally, I don't think it's a bit of an issue at all, unless you're going into banks and places like that. But when you go into the cities and you come across these places, they just scan absolutely everything, and all the CCTV and what have you everywhere. It's just scan, facial recognition. They're already deployed it. Like, for instance, in the UK, it's already deployed in supermarkets in Scotland. I think it's the Co-ops, actually. Facial recognition, which is, so they can sort of be pre-warned regarding potential shoplifters and stuff. But as well as I do, it's more than that. They're laying it out bare now, aren't they? Their intentions. Look at ICE, for instance, and what they're up to. I mean, the ICE sculptures, and you see what they're all up to and how they're using facial recognition. We should all be really deeply, deeply concerned about this, because our biometrics are being shared absolutely everywhere. Every time you travel, your biometrics are taken, For instance, the EU now doing all biometrics. That's very soon that be coming into play. So they know exactly where you are and who you are and stuff like that, in and out of the country. Some of that's to do with the 180-day rule. But it's I feel it's an invasion of our privacy. Didn't used to be like that, Obviously, because technology wasn't there. But now everybody's frightened, and it feels like they're using terrorism as an excuse, for instance, to be able to make this widespread. But I don't think that's a good enough excuse. It should be what do the people really want this? Do you really want them collecting all your biometrics right across the board? What if Hitler, for instance, had access to that kind of information? Well, actually, no, come to think about it, I think actually he has, hasn't he? Well, the latest one anyway. What was his name again? Orange von Shitpants. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, you know what I mean. And the rest of the ice sculptures. So, I think we need to be careful, really, and be careful what we're posting, what we're putting online, and our activity online. We need to push back against these things. And I know it's hard to let go if you've been made a part of the habit of your for a lifetime for a lot of people now, and it's just something they do, just constantly posting shit online. I'm constantly posting videos, but this is the only platform I share stuff to generally. I might put a few bits and pieces on Blue Sky, but usually related to this channel. But they just want total and utter integration. Nothing will be your own. They'll know when you're having this shit. Why do they want to know that? Well, maybe they want to sell you Andrex or something. I don't know. But it's a trap. It's all a trap. Just to, they say for crime and stuff. But crime statistics are very, very low. Maybe give us the power to fight back instead of attacking us when we do. I just find it a bit of a shame, really, that people feel that they need to live in this ultra connected world where absolutely everybody knows everything about everybody. What? Why do they need to know all that stuff? Because even in your own family circles, why do you need to know every single thing your grown-up children are doing, even once they're left home? You don't. Quite frankly, it scares you. Anyway, what do you reckon? Please leave in the comments down below. But I think it's deeply concerning. I really do. We're too connected. Industry itself is going to suffer as a result. Small businesses are going to be wiped out by it. And so is our freedoms by artificial intelligence and AI. And nobody's really pushing back against it. Very few people pushing back against AI. If anything, they are saying, "Oh, this is great. That's great." What happens when your freedom's gone? You know, when you can't even do a misdemeanor kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? When you oh shit, I accidentally went over the speed limit by 1 mile an hour or something stupid. So I pull myself back again. You correct yourself, but you know, in this AI connected world, you'd be fined immediately. Reminds me of the film, you know, The Fifth Element, when Bruce Willis, bless his heart, he's not very well, is he, poor bugger? Anyway, when he's constantly getting these tickets out of the machine for violations, you know, or like Demolition Man, you know, violation of the social order or something stupid, you know. it's kind of funny, but you know, it's like they're looking into the future, isn't it? You know. Because that's where we're heading. It really is. Anyway, please put the like button and maybe subscribe to the channel, a little bell icon, so then you get one fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. Now, just be careful, be safe, keep your eyes wide open, just in case. And your phones, with your recording devices to hand. Seriously.